Thanks for your question. I just spoke on the on-campus housing. I think that with respect to those who live in residences, I think this is probably number one with respect to issues facing on-campus students. In order to, I guess, alleviate this, I would do my best to first take this to the Board of Regents, would be to work with the SAC and come up with a plan that we can present to the Board of Regents where they can look at and say, well, hey, you know what, maybe this is a problem. Maybe that this something needs to be resolved right away, which I think a lot of students on campus feel that way. If you were to ask me maybe the second most important issue, I would probably say bylaw and policy overhaul, as these are outdated and they don't reflect what the SAC should be in terms of operations. Thank you very much.
I can tell you that at the last board meeting, actually, there's sort of a statement period at the end, and every single board member urged the PEG, the executive group, to make sure that the Mount A experience does not suffer because of the housing issues. Almost every single person voiced that concern. So even at the highest level, they're looking out for that. I would say that if I was to sort of break down the space issue, I would say that 3-person rooms are a problem, but as a person who lived in res a few years ago, I think the biggest concern there is actually the loss of study spaces on campus. And that problem exists not only in residence, but out of residence, whether it's the locking of these doors here in this building when you want to use a room, to having a computer lab that classes use so you can't use a computer on campus. So that study space issue, I think, is something that's really important.